Here are today's top news stories and why they matter. Victims of atrocities committed by the Lord's Resistance Army in Uganda are calling for the immediate arrest of its fugitive leader Joseph Kony following a decision by the International Criminal Court on November 6. Judges at The Hague confirmed all 39 charges of war crimes and crimes against humanity against Kony, which include murder, rape, torture, enslavement, and the use of child soldiers, committed between 2002 and 2005 in northern Uganda. DW's Frank Eager has more on this story.
Survivors and human rights advocates have welcomed the ICC's decision as a long overdue step toward justice, though many express frustration that Kony remains free. Former abductees and community leaders in northern Uganda say the confirmation of charges validates their suffering and renews hope for accountability. The ICC Prosecutor's Office reiterated its commitment to working with international partners to secure Kony's arrest, urging states to intensify cooperation in executing the outstanding warrant.
Everybody should be held accountable for the crimes they've committed, and nobody should carry the cross of the other.
The justice might have delayed, but may not bring another effect on individuals who have remained there. Instead, it might just call for more grief.
Joseph Kony shouldn't just be left at large. There's need for these world organizations like the ICC to come in to really look where this man is hidden, wherever he is, so that he is brought to book.
Ethiopia has launched drone strikes against Tigrayan forces in the Afar region, escalating tensions after accusations that the Tigray People's Liberation Front crossed into their territory and seized 6 villages. A Tigrayan military official confirmed that the strikes targeted a military camp in Milka, causing limited damage. Why is this important? This situation is critical as the renewed conflict between Ethiopia's federal forces and Tigrayan fighters threatens to destabilize the Horn of Africa, just 3 years after a peace deal ended one of the continent's deadliest wars. The use of drone warfare raises civilian safety concerns, and with over 1 million people still displaced and humanitarian access restricted, a return to full-scale conflict could worsen Ethiopia's humanitarian crisis and threaten regional stability. And finally, Sudan's paramilitary Rapid Support Forces says it has agreed to a US-backed proposal for a humanitarian truce, even as explosions were reported near the army-controlled capital Khartoum hours after the announcement. The RSF made the declaration on Thursday, November 6, following its capture of Afar after an 18-month siege marked by starvation and alleged mass killings. What has been the reaction? The RSF's announcement has been met with skepticism and concern, especially in light of fresh violence reported in Khartoum and at Bara, where residents describe drone strikes and explosions near military installations and power stations. The Sudanese army has remained silent on the truce, but officials have previously stated that any ceasefire would require the RSF to disarm and withdraw from civilian areas. Why does this matter? If implemented, the truce could provide a critical window for humanitarian access and de-escalation, but without mutual commitment from both warring parties, observers warn it may be yet another failed ceasefire in a war that has already killed tens of thousands and displaced over 12 million people. And that's all we had lined up for today. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel, DW Africa. I'm Lucy Riley. Thanks for watching.